Hello, everyone. Welcome to Viva-Mundo's webinar. My name is Fernanda, and I'll be with you in this webinar today. Well, a little bit about Viva-Mundo.com exists to help students with information and details required for studying abroad. Destinations, degrees, application details, visa information, and lifestyle tips. We have everything you need to set you on your way to the next step or in your life. In this webinar today, we'll have here with Perdiste Dastanova. She's International Development Manager at Burgundy School of Business. The theme of this webinar will be Discover the Best English Top Programs in France, Building Your International Career with BSB. Well, if you have any questions during the presentation, please put that on the Q&A box on the menu below your screen, and she'll answer all the questions at the end of the presentation. I'll hand it over to you now, Perdiste.
Thank you, Fernanda, very much. Hello, everyone. I am delighted to welcome you all on behalf of Burgundy School of Business. Please do not hesitate to write in the chat, where are you guys from which countries are you? I would be really interested to know our today's audience. Yes, like Fernanda mentioned, my name is Perdiste and I'm International Development Manager at BSB, Burgundy School of Business. Let's give, I would like to share some video about the city, about Dijon, where we are actually located, while we are still waiting for other students to join this webinar. So here we go, just give me a moment. So this is a little introduction to our school and to the city itself. I hope that everyone already joined the webinar now, so we can start with the presentation itself. You can save your questions until the end of the presentation, but don't hesitate to write them in chat as well, and we will answer all the questions after this presentation. So on the main screen, on the first slide, you can see our campus, our main campus, historical campus, which is located in the heart of Dijon, and Dijon is a capital of Burgundy region. We've been founded in 1899, so we are one of the oldest business schools in France and probably in the world as well. And all our programs are taught full-time in English. Let's start with good reasons why to choose France as a study destination. I would like to share just a little interesting fact that France is the sixth most popular country among international students. For example, in 2021, we have welcomed around 350,000 students from all around the world. And of course, the main reasons why international students, they choose study in France is because of the academic image and reputation. Of course, academic reputation is one of the most important aspects which are taken into consideration by international students. All Grande Ecole and business school, French business schools, they've been ranked as the top business schools worldwide. So if you will check the ranking of New York Times, you will see that half of the programs and universities listed in that ranking, they are French business schools. And of course, the economical aspect is also important when you're choosing the study destination, because of course, for international students, most of the times it's important also to directly join the job market after the graduation. Statistically, after graduating programs at BSB, our students, they were able to find their first job within first 6 months after the graduation. And as France has 7th largest economy in the world, we have a lot of international and transnational companies based in France, and they are offering lots of job opportunities, not only to the French young specialists, but also to international students. Over 30 French companies, they are listed in the global Fortune Global 500 ranking. And yeah, so all these companies, they are giving a lot of opportunities either to get their internships for international students, or they're offering also full-time positions. If we will jump into the location of our campuses, so we have 2 campuses. The main one is in Dijon. We have a little map over here, and we also have another campus in Lyon, and Lyon is the 2nd largest city in France. So basically, Dijon is not very far from Paris. It's only 1 hour and 30 minutes away by train. And students, international students, for example, they always go to Paris during the weekend. They like to visit the museums, go just for a nice walk, especially now when summer is approaching, the weather is super nice. Myself, I'm going to Paris tomorrow, for example, for the weekend. I want to visit some expositions, interesting expositions in Musée des Beaux-Arts. And so, yeah, it takes 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to Paris. You don't even have to stay there overnight. You can just come back with a late train in the evening. And Lyon is located 2 hours away from Paris by fast train. So if you will choose to study in Lyon campus, it's also not far from Paris. And in both of the cities, in Paris and Lyon, we have international airports. So it will be quite easy to, for example, travel around Europe. We have also direct trains from Dijon to Switzerland, Luxembourg, Belgium, Germany. We have direct bus to Italy as well. So it's quite handy to travel around Europe. I mean, the location of France in general is pretty convenient. As for the city itself, Dijon is quite, comparatively small city, I would say, very safe, that offers welcoming environment to international students. The population of the city is around 250,000 people. Even if the city itself is small, it's very dynamic, vibrant. There are lots of events organized by Mary of Dijon. We have different concerts happening in Dijon. We have sports contests as well. The campus itself is located in city center, so everything is reachable by walking distance. And usually our students, they also live in city center, so they don't need to use even the public transportation. So they're just they can reach campus by walk or using their bicycle. And city itself has been ranked as the 3rd most popular city among French students. So we have every year we have this ranking where we are checking in which cities students they choose to study in, and Dijon is one of the most popular cities. First of all, because the environment is safe, so and also the cost of living expenses. So it's much more affordable for students to live in Dijon. You can rent public residence for 250 euros per month or private residence for 500 euros per month in Dijon city. And yeah, here you can see some pictures of the city. It's a classic French medieval town. Eco-friendly, like it's not allowed to use cars in city center. You can only use bicycles or electric cars. We have lots of different parks here, so I'm sure you will love it as soon as you will visit Dijon. And of course, we are known by mustard. I hope we have some mustard lovers as well. Moutarde Dijonnaise is something like, I think, famous in the whole world. These are some pictures of our Lyon campus. It's a brand new campus. We opened the campus in 2020, so we used this time of lockdown to renovate the campus. The capacity of campus is 1,000 students, so you can also choose to come and study in Lyon. In Lyon campus, we are offering the following programs, either bachelor programs, undergraduate programs, or if we're talking about master's programs, we are offering two options. It can be 1 year specialized master in artificial intelligence and digital technology management, or green tech and sustainable societies. Why we decided to teach specifically these two programs in Lyon, because Lyon is the biggest hub for startups in France in general. So we have French tech located in Lyon, and lots of different events related to tech industry are usually happening in Lyon as well. So you will have this opportunity to visit some career fairs. More than 50,000 job opportunities are available in Lyon, especially in startup environment. And the city itself is really beautiful. Of course, it's a hub of gastronomy. You'll find lots of different restaurants and cuisines in Lyon, and the location of campus is also quite handy. It's just 10 minutes away from main train station. So let's jump in to the qualities of our school, of Burgundy School of Business specifically. So BSB is ranked among 1% of best business schools worldwide, thanks to our international accreditations like AACSB and EQUIS. We also applied for AMBA accreditation this year, so hopefully next year we will be proud to announce that we are triple accredited school. If we're talking about national rankings, we are among 14 best business schools in France, according to CGEM, and in Financial Times, we are ranked as 63rd best business school worldwide as well. So basically, we have all the accreditations, national and international. So no matter what will be your plan after graduating our programs, even if you will want to directly enter the job market or you want to continue with your studies somewhere else, you can always be assured that all these diplomas, they are accredited and recognized on national and international levels. Only 2% of international students in France are able to get admissions into the Grande Ecole. So Grande Ecole is the French name for business school, or if I would translate it directly, it's like a superior school of management or engineering. In our case, it's a superior school of management. Why this number is so low? Only 2% of international students, they were able to get admission to the to Grande Ecole. That's because of the due to the selective admissions offices. So it's quite difficult to enter the programs. Our admissions offices, they are strict about the portfolio of the students. They are checking the diplomas, the GPA, where the ranking of your initial school, from which country are you, so the other projects you've been involved in, the extracurricular activities, motivation letter, resume, so everything will be taken into consideration. So basically, very often I receive these questions from international students, how to get prepared to enter the Grande Ecole. To be honest, there is no like specific answer for this, because usually students, you've been getting ready for, let's say, entire life from the moment you started to study. It's kind of difficult to say that, okay, you just need to pass a test and you will be eligible to enter. That's not the way how it works. So we are checking all the academic transcripts and background for the past 3-4 years to understand the motivation of the student and how serious is the student when it comes to the studies. And also another question that we receive quite often, what is the difference between business schools and other, for example, public universities teaching management? So I would say the first main distinctive point is, of course, the career services. So in business schools, usually we have resources to offer our students different type of services. So one of them, it's a career service. In our case, it's called BSB Career Booster. So you will have the service, consultations from 7 professional coaches. So we have the entire team of professional coaches that are available 5 days a week at school. So you can address them with questions related to your resume, motivation letter. You can also train for the interview sessions. For example, if you already know that you want to get your first job in KPMG, and you can also get in touch with our professional coaches and ask them what are the steps to get your internship in one of the big 4 companies, right? So they know already all the requirements. They will also check with you what kind of questions you might receive from, I don't know, big 4 companies or from bank sector, etc. And these services, I mean, you will get up to 3,000 hours of personalized coaching during your studies. So no matter if you will join us for undergraduate program or for master program as well. Also, we have our internal platform, which is called Job Teaser. There we are publishing lots of different news from the industry. Also, you will have an access to the exclusive job offers and internships that are sent by our partners. So another distinctive feature between business schools and public universities is that business schools, usually they have tight relationships with the corporate world. So we have lots of different partners in bank sector or in consulting companies, or it can be any other also middle size or small size companies as well. They are usually sending their proposals and job descriptions to our coaches, and we are also sharing these opportunities with our students. So in general, we are receiving 9,000 internship and job opportunities per year. And in total, we have 3,000 students. So basically, we will have enough offers for all our students. Another good thing to be one of the oldest business schools in France is the rich network of alumni. So we have more than 17,000 alumni at BSB. Of course, we are checking their background. We are following their career development. We know in what type of companies they are working right now. For example, recently we had a good news that one of our alumni became, he took over the HR department of Dior. So now he's a head of HR in Dior in Paris headquarters, and this is one of our BSB alumni students. So we will definitely be in close relationship with our student, and hopefully we will have more also internship opportunities from Dior from now on. Basically, other than this, you can also see on the bottom of my screen some companies listed. You probably know them very well. For example, L'Oréal, IBM, Société Générale, this is a French bank, Deloitte, Chanel, House of Chanel. So in these companies, our students been able to get their positions after graduating our programs. So you will have this option to send your resume to our alumni, to our graduates. And if you see that, for example, you want to have a job in Altran, you can always connect with them and ask for some reference. So the most important part of the presentation, of course, the programs that we offer at BSB. Basically on bachelor level, on undergraduate level, we are offering this program, which is called Bachelor in Management. This is a general program. The idea is to give this 360-degree vision of today's business environment. So our idea is to give all the modules related to modern business, how to manage projects, how also the big part of the program is dedicated to entrepreneurship. We also have our pre-incubators and incubators in case if some of you already have a business plan or you want to open your own startup, you can also present your idea, your business plan to our professional coaches, and they will be able, if in case they will see the potential in your idea, they can invite investors to actually finance your startup. In general, we have around 7 companies created by our students per year. I don't have the statistics for last year yet, but if some of you are interested, you can send me an email and I can get this information for you. The most important thing to share here at this for this specific program is that you have 2 options. You can either follow French track or English track. So if you speak only English language, then you can apply to our English taught program. And of course, you will learn French with us. We are offering free French classes to all international students. In general, classes are small, so we have students from 35 to 40 students maximum per class. And we also offer to our students to get their specialization on the 3rd year of their studies. For example, first 2 years, you will be following general track in management and entrepreneurship. And on the 3rd year, you can choose the specialization. We're offering 6 specializations to all students. It can be international business management, wine tourism, sustainable business management, digital management, business development, and luxury marketing. Please, you can check the 2 of them are only in French. They're available only in French, but usually after 2 years of studies in France, all our international students, they are able to follow French track on the 3rd year of their studies. Another option that we offer to our students is dual degrees. So we are offering international dual degrees. You can apply to one of our partner universities and study in a partner university for entire academic year for 2 semesters and get 2 diplomas by the end of your studies. So one from BSB, from French Business School, and one from partner university. For undergraduate programs, we have partners in US, Canada, United Kingdom, Italy, Germany, am I forgetting Ireland? So if you are interested in dual degree programs also, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will send you the list of universities we are partnering with and the names of the programs. Of course, you only pay the tuition fee of BSB, which is 8,200 euros per year. The program itself, the duration of the program is 3 years. So in 3 years, like in all European universities usually, so we are following the Bologna system. It's always 3 years of bachelor and 2 years of master program. Okay, so let's move on with our master program. So we are offering this classic master degree, which is called Master in Management, or you will also find other names in internet. It can be also called Master Grande Ecole. So this program, it has the highest recognition in France. So after graduating these programs, you will have an opportunity to apply for post-study visa. So you can stay in France for additional 12 months and finish with your internships or look for your first job opportunity. Same as for bachelor students, you will have an option to apply for international dual degree. So first year you can study at BSB and follow the general courses. And for the second year, you can go to one of our partner universities. And again, you do not have to pay any additional cost to follow international dual degrees. So also this program is available in both languages, either entirely in English or in French. So in case some of you, if you speak French, you can join our French track, and the rest you can also join our English taught programs. Another interesting option that this program offers is apprenticeship. So in France, in general, I mean, myself, I think you could notice that I'm not French. I used to be also an international student. So myself, I've graduated from Master in Management program. And also, like all our international students, after graduating this program, I applied for post-study visa, and I found my job within first 6 months, and I could change my student visa to visa, like working visa, work permit within 1 year. And I like why I chose this specific program, because we had this option to work and study at the same time. These programs, they called apprenticeship. They are also available for international students, but I have to be transparent that in order to find this type of program, I mean, to apply for the company with this type of program, you need to have at least basic level of French, at least A2 or B1. So in case if some of you have been taking some French classes, so this could be an option for you. For the rest of the people who have never studied French, you can just follow the course in English and probably apply for international dual degrees. If it will be interesting for you, we can also dig in to this apprenticeship programs, and I will explain you in more details how it works. So yes, so we have this, this slide is dedicated to international and internal dual degrees. For other international students, we are also offering 1 year specialized master's programs. For example, if you don't want to follow 2 years track, 2 years master program, you can also directly enter our 1 year specialized programs. They are called Master of Science, and we are offering 9 Master of Science programs taught in English. So you can do a little, screenshot. These are the options that we offer at the moment. You can see some of the number 1 next to some of these programs, for example, arts and cultural management and wine management. So basically these 2 programs, they've been ranked as number 1 here in France, and they are in top 6 worldwide. All these programs, they are taught in English and they cost 14,000 euros, and you can, the duration of the program is 1 year, and the closing entry requirement for this program is an internship of 6 months and the thesis. If some of you will be interested in specific program, we can talk about this program after the presentation. So yeah, for those of you who do not want to apply for dual degree, but you just want to apply for exchange program, in that case, we are offering 215 different universities worldwide in 56 countries. So you can basically just go for 1 semester and get international experience studying in one of the top level universities like Warwick in UK. You have an opportunity to go to Curtin University in Australia, to Salisbury University in South Korea. So there are lots of different good options as well. So you can have this experience to study in another top level university globally. So yes, I'm not sure if you will be interested in our School of Wine and Spirits business. Maybe it can be a little bit sensitive, especially right now during the Ramadan. In case if, first of all, happy Ramadan to everyone. So in case if some of you will be interested in wine-related programs, please do not hesitate also to contact us, send us an email, and we can send you more detailed information related to the programs in wine management. We can also make a screenshot for this slide. We are offering 5 different programs in our School of Wine and Spirits business. So yes, let's move on with campus. Maybe it will be, instead of I don't know, thousands words, maybe it's better for you if I show the campus itself, how it looks like in real life. I will share the YouTube video. Sorry, just a second.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm in the first year of my master's degree at BSB. Why don't I show you around the campus? 2 minutes on the clock, let's go. It's been completely rethought and built around the student experience. Welcome to the lounge, our social hotspot that's always buzzing during breaks and for all our events, like welcome parties and student campaigns. If you need to focus, the Learning Centre is the place to be. It's the nicest place in the school, bright and calm. It's perfect for studying, learning languages in the Kaizen room, or working on group projects. Here, you will also meet with your personal coach to work on your career project, your resume, and your internship. If you feel the need to disconnect, head to the Zen room and zone out for a while. Now come on, let's go up a level. Here is the House of Finance, equipped with Bloomberg technology. And one of our classrooms. We have classes in small groups to allow more interaction with the teacher. Our lecture halls, well, they're reserved for conferences with some of the very best French and international speakers. What about a short break in our green park? It's the perfect place to have lunch in the sun, relax with friends, and study while tanning. It's the good life in Dijon. Off we go again. I'm taking you to the legendary School of Wine and Spirits business, where Burgundy's vineyards reveal their secrets for success. And this is the Hub, a place to meet and talk with BSB staff who will guide and help you with all your administrative needs. Are you a sports fan? Do you need to let off steam between classes? Then you'll love our fully equipped gym, open 7 days a week. And for those of you with an artistic spirit, we even have a dance room and music studio. Welcome to our student club headquarters, where BSB's 25 student clubs prepare events throughout the year to enrich your student life. This is our kitchen. Just like home, have lunch and chill out with friends. To end our tour, join me in the entrepreneurial garden, where we plant genius ideas and grow company spirit. And voila, you've seen it all. So if you're looking for a great place to work in the heart of a vibrant and lively city, a welcoming campus where you can have a unique student experience, then Dijon, here in France, is the place to be. Come and join us soon, it's even better.
So this is our campus in Dijon. Yeah, I think it's always better to see the video rather than if I will be explaining you how it looks like. So let's talk about some, sorry, just a second. So about the, can you see my screen, right? Fernanda, could you assist me on this if I can?
Yes, I can see your screen, but it's not on the full mode.
Okay, okay, just a second. Sorry for the, I mean, we should have been mastered Zoom after 2 years of pandemic situation, but still we are struggling sometimes. Sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I cannot manage to put it in full screen. But
No, we can hear you now. Your microphone. We can hear you. No. Still can't hear you. Try to add the headphones again. No. Nothing. Nothing. I can hear you. No. Yes, yes, I can hear now.
Oh my
Yes.
God, thank God. Oh my God, I almost had a little heart attack here. I don't know what happened. Okay, so let's maybe not share my screen. I think I've showed you guys everything, pretty much everything. I'm ready for the questions. Well, before we jump into the questions, I just wanted to remind you that we still have some scholarships left, dedicated especially for international students. The deadline to apply for scholarships is 13th of April, which is in less than in a week. So basically what you have to do now, if you're interested in scholarships, of course, you don't need to apply separately for scholarships. You just need to apply for one of the programs you're interested in. If it's an undergraduate program, then you will need to go to our website and choose the undergraduate program and start your application. For the application form, yeah, you need to just fill in the academic information, your personal information, and attach all the necessary documents like your passport, a copy of your ID, resume, motivation letter, your academic transcripts, your latest obtained diploma, or if it's still pending, then you can attach the enrollment certificate. English proficiency test, it can be IELTS, TOEFL. Minimum entry requirement is IELTS 6.0, or it can be also any other test equivalent to this result. And Yeah, and basically that is it. If you have recommendation letters, it's always a plus. It will straighten your profile, and that's mainly it. Yeah, by the end of 13th of by 13th of April, if you will fill in this application form, you will be eligible for the scholarship. We will consider all the applicants based on their, of course, academic achievements and extracurricular achievements, etc. These are merit-based scholarships. So yes, that's what I wanted to mention before we start with the questions. Fernanda, I don't know, can you maybe help me with questions? Because
Sure. It's one of the questions we have here is what documents I need to apply for the master's, but you already answered that. Yes. The master have a specific documents or no? It's the same that you talk.
Yes, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. The only difference between the list of documents is the recommendation letters, and if you have some additional awards, let's say, or additional diplomas, certificates, you can also attach. And the application process is different in sense of interview. For example, for bachelor students, international candidates, they receive a link to pass the interview. This is a one-way interview. And for master students, usually they will be arranged with a personal meeting with one of the faculty members. Most of the times, these are program directors. So our program directors, they are deciding themselves if you will be admitted to the program or not. So yes.
Okay, the other question we have here is, the university offer visa help?
Yes, we do offer a visa help. We can give you the free consultation depending on the country. So basically, to apply for student visa in France, you will have to go through the step called Campus France. So it really depends on the country. In some countries it's mandatory, in other countries it is not a mandatory step. So we can provide you with a free consultation on how to apply for visa.
Okay. Last question is, how is COVID situation there today?
Well, it feels like we are back to normal life. So we are not wearing any mask anymore. So everything is open. We are already allowed to organize big events. For example, last Saturday, we had our 120th graduation ceremony, which was great. So we had so many students and their parents. In Zenit, it's one of the biggest arenas in Dijon. So we hosted around, I don't know, if not to be mistaken, more than 200 people for that event. And we were not obliged to wear masks, which was really such a relief. Finally, we can see each other without masks, recognize each other. That was perfect. And yeah, we can travel around the country, we can go to the restaurants, bars. So it seems like COVID never happened. So I hope it will remain the same until next semester, next fall season.
Thank you. This was our last questions. Before we finish, would you like to add anything?
Yes, well, I would like to tell that we are always available for any questions. If you have, if you are not sure which program you would like to choose, also please contact us. We can suggest you the program depending on your profile and your background. I would like to also add this comment that, for example, to apply to one of our master programs, you do not have to have specifically background in management, or if we are talking about data science, you don't have to have specifically the background in data science to apply to these programs, because we are offering some preparation courses to the programs itself. So yes, we remain at your disposal. You can always send us an email, phone call. We are here to support you. And the final deadline of our applications is 15th of July. So you still have time. So yes, that's mainly it.
So if people want to contact you, what is your email?
Yes, right. I will just quickly type it into the chat. I'm sorry for the technical issue. I really couldn't understand what was the problem.
No worries.
So this is my email address. You can always send me an email to this address, and I will also quickly share with you my WhatsApp number. So maybe for some of you, it will be easier to communicate in Messenger. Just a second. So this is my number, personal number, just I will be waiting for your questions.
So thank you, Perdista. Thank you so much for your wonderful presentation. It was very informative. And also thank you for answering all the questions posted here. Here email information is on the chat. It's peristet.destanova@bsbeducation.com. And thank you everyone who participated with us today, and see you at the next webinars from Viva-Mundo.
See you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Thank you for your attention. Bye.